Welcome back to Comic-Con 2014 live. I tried the David Letterman trick, doesn't work for me, only for him. Thanks so much for joining us. This is BeTerrific's live continuing coverage of Comic-Con 2014 at the Jacob K. Javits Center in New York City. I am so excited about this. Look, I'm a car nut, you know that. You're car nuts. And we've got Steven Vaughan here. Any relation to Stevie Ray Vaughan?
No, but I did get a call when he was alive in a hotel where they confused me for him.
Wow.
But that's as close as we ever got.
Now you're an artist, and you've got this car. It's a Saab.
Yeah.
And this would be an ancient Saab.
Yeah.
We like to call it historic.
I appreciate that, yeah.
All right. Or an antique. But it's beautiful. It's a beautiful Saab, and then you've modded it.
Yeah, well, I have actually a sketch of what I got.
Let's check it out.
Which,
so here we go. I'll hold it up.
Okay. So this was the car that I received from my client. I did this on commission, so it was a fairly milquetoast looking, cute car. But I wanted to make something a little wicked with some attitude, so I came up with this idea for how to modify it. It's now 2 feet longer than it was and about 10 inches wider. It's got a kind of an Art Deco coupe feel combined with a tank.
We have some video to show what the final product looked like. How about that? I think we've got some video we can show.
Yeah, that would show the artwork.
And show the artwork. And so do you do cars a lot?
This was my first one.
Really?
And,
look at this thing. Look at how beautiful it is. I imagine how hard, if this was your first one, how hard was this?
It was extremely difficult. I really underestimated how difficult it would be and how time consuming it would be.
How long did it take you?
I figured it would take 2 to 3 months, and it ended up taking 13 months.
Wow, and how expensive did it run?
It's a 6-figure project.
Really?
Yeah. But the nice thing is that for my client, the value of the car is estimated at $1.2 million now that it's done.
Wow, and you did the paint job too?
Yeah, it took me 6 months to paint it.
By hand?
By hand.
Unbelievable, then you clear coat that.
Yeah, the important thing to me was to have a show car finish, because most of the art cars, it's a combination of a hot rod and an art car, and most art cars don't have the proper finish.
Right.
They'll have hot glue shells and they fall off in a parade, and
But this is legit.
This is legit. You can drive this car.
Yeah. And what about the engine? What do we do to the engine? Is it stock Saab?
It's a stock Saab engine. There's talk now of maybe replacing that with a Lamborghini, because there is a Lamborghini engine that will fit that frame, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not.
That would be insane.
That would be nuts, yeah.
That would be, but you've got some, it looks like you have some chrome headers there.
Those were aluminum pieces that we made.
And they're not real then? I mean, they're not functional.
Oh, I was talking about the front of the car.
Yeah.
Those are, the headers are on the back. Yes, those are real.
Okay.
And it's loud for what it is. It's a pretty loud car.
All right. So then you've got the body panels. Those are all metal. They're aluminum.
Yeah, they're all steel.
Steel.
They're steel.
So the car weighs a ton.
It's actually 2,000 pounds.
2,000 pounds?
It's smaller than it looks.
And it started life as what Saab? I'm a Saab guy. I like Saabs, but I don't know what Saab this was.
It's a 1970 Saab 96.
Wow.
And so once we got that, I came to the studio. I had to convert my art studio into a body shop, basically.
Yeah.
And
how'd you get this project?
A collector of mine.
Yeah.
I told him I had this space that was really great, and I wanted to do a car. And we were just kind of hanging out talking. He goes, well, why don't you do one for me?
Wow.
I said, well, that would jumpstart it really great. He goes, yeah, let's do it.
And so you're in booth, what booth are you in if people want to come?
I'm in 754.
And you call it the ArtRod, I love it.
Yeah, that's a great shot of George Barris with me at the unveiling, which was kind of an iconic moment for me, was to have Barris there, because he was a childhood hero of mine, doing the Batmobile, and the Green Hornet car, the Munster stuff. And then the car went to Pebble Beach,
It went to Pebble Beach?
It went to Pebble Beach.
Concours d'Elegance.
Yeah.
How'd it do?
It freaked them out. It did well.
I bet.
Yeah.
They got their noses are up in the air a little. They take it real seriously. They want to see like Lambos and they want to see like a Lamborghini Miura.
Yeah, they were like, there were, out of all those people, there were only 3.
Or an old Bugatti, EB12 or something.
Yeah. Well, you got all the top car experts in the world, and 3 people guessed what it was. Yeah. And they could tell by the window that it was a Saab.
Wow.
But it was fun. It was really cool. But
you call it an ArtRod? Is it fast?
Well,
it'll be faster with the Lamborghini engine.
It's pretty quick right now.
Okay.
It'd definitely be a lot faster.
It's manual, I imagine.
Yeah, it's
and how about did you do upgrades to suspension, rotors, brakes?
We dropped it, we slammed it.
Okay,
and,
but it doesn't have drum brakes still, does it?
You know, it may.
I doubt it. I think those might have got swapped out. I don't know if anybody want to drive it. Like, have you driven it?
I've driven it, yeah.
It's fun?
Yeah. It was funny. From the time I got it, all I did was the fabrication and painting, and so the first time I drove it was in Palm Beach, and I was getting filmed while I did it, so I'm grinding the gears and making a complete fool of myself because I hadn't driven it till then.
That's pretty funny. So, you talk about the Green Hornet, the Batmobile. I love those cars.
Yeah.
I love, Batman is my favorite comic book character.
Yeah.
I love Michael Keaton as Batman, and that Batmobile, and I think that's the best Batmobile to me, but I do appreciate the older ones and like them.
Yeah.
And the Green Hornet car, obviously amazing.
Oh, Black Beauty, yeah.
Are there influences of those cars in this car?
You know what I did with this was I kind of let the car tell me what to do with it.
Yeah.
It was a 1970 Saab, so I had to work with the lines that I got.
How do you do that, though? I mean, especially you've never worked on a car before.
Well, I've been drawing my whole life, and I've done some product design as well.
What about airflow, though, and aerodynamics?
You know, you just can't, it was a styling exercise for me, and that I wanted to combine my favorite things from the 1930s deco era.
It looks a lot like a Dick Tracy
with the
car.
tank. Yeah, I've heard that a lot, which I
and
like.
It looks aerodynamic, though. It really does. It looks like it would do well in wind tunnel testing.
I believe it would.
Yeah.
It's very sleek.
Did you research cars? Did you do some studying up on that stuff?
Well, I've loved cars my whole life, so my whole life's been car research, more or less. So this was just my first chance to really take that to the limit, and I went as far as I could with what the car gave me, because there were certain shapes that I couldn't violate. So I extended them and gave them angles, and I wanted to have the front end of the car, if it was coming up behind you on the road, look like 3 knives coming at you. And I actually got the idea for that from the front of old wooden Chris Crafts. They had cut waters.
Sure.
And
those boats were beautiful, too.
So I put cut waters on the front of the car.
Wow.
And, again, it was boats and planes. This is an airplane-inspired car, but they both have to be streamlined to be fast.
Yep.
And Saab was a military jet manufacturer.
That's right.
So the car has a military theme in the art. The front is it could be Bush and Cheney. It's cowboys with gas mask on, and
Did you just say Bush and Cheney?
I did.
We could go hunt. We don't want to go hunting.
No, we don't.
Awesome. Steven Vaughan, thank you so much. I love the car. It's it's a lot of fun. That's what it is. It's a lot of fun.
I love the response.
How can people find you?
Just Steven Vaughan Fine Art.
All right, and where can people find you here at Comic-Con? What booth number?
I'm 754.
754.
Yeah, and I want to say I've done a lot of conventions. These people are so nice.
They're amazing, are they not?
I'm having the best time.
It's awesome.
I love these people.
It is. It's great. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Steven Vaughan and the Steven Vaughan Fine Art online. Check it out. Thank you so much for joining us. Download our app, BeTerrific.com/app. We'll be back with a whole lot more right after this, live from Comic-Con New York 2014.